Hey, welcome to another edition of the Bradley J. And hang on, there she is.
What's
The
up?
Bradley J and Shayla show is live, people.
We're back on time tonight. I would just like to point that out. But we're usually past 6 o'clock, and it is 6 o'clock. So.
Did you know somebody that complained that we were a couple minutes late? Is that what is your mom?
My mother always likes to let me know that I'm never right at 6 o'clock. I'm always a little bit later.
I'm glad she blames you and not me. Is all I'll say. That's how I'm going to do that. Hey, real quick before we get into the show, we got a few things to talk about which are interesting. I want to ask you this: have you heard the rumor about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift?
So the rumor that I heard was that Travis Kelce tried to approach her at her concert at Arrowhead, and she was like, "No way, Jose! I don't talk to anyone before my show." And so he got rejected. That's all I know. Is there more to it?
Here's news for you. They've been on a date.
Stop. They have?
Yeah. After Travis tried to connect with Taylor Swift at one of her shows, after that incident, reported they started seeing each other. A source says they've been quietly hanging out for a few weeks. So here's my thing: if the Chiefs start losing, are people going to start blaming Taylor Swift?
Probably, yeah.
I'm just saying that could happen. All right, let's get right into it. I want to see what your take on was that. I ran across something about young adults don't think proper spelling matters anymore. Are you a proper speller when it comes to you probably don't write anymore because you're kind of young. You probably don't write letters. You probably don't write a lot. You type a lot. You text a lot. Is proper spelling, does it matter to you like in text and emails and things like that?
In text, no. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
In emails, yes, I will spell out the whole words. I won't try to abbreviate anything. Do people try to abbreviate in emails?
I guess. Hold on before we go any more. Mary on our show says this about Taylor Swift and the Kelce thing.
Oh man, she's not a Swiftie.
Nope, not a Swiftie, but we started with that. So, but proper spelling, we'll get back to that. I do like showing the comments, so we will go back and forth with that. It's a thing for young adults. They don't think proper spelling matters anymore. In a new survey, less than a quarter of Gen Zs use periods, commas, and quotation marks in casual chats. So it's casual things. They don't think proper spelling is a big deal. Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing, it should be kind of a big deal because you're going to get used to one or the other. You're going to get used to the casual thing when you're not using proper spelling and grammar and stuff like that. And then it's going to seep over eventually into when you should be using it. So it should kind of be important. It should be important. I'm not a very good speller. I probably don't use commas and things like that. And I probably spell words like two and two, you know what I mean? Like two and two. I use those words probably different. And I admit that. And I don't mind when people point it out. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I should have used this. But I think it should be important that you spell properly. I don't think you should just be casually. Who cares?
I would agree. But I think when it's casual, like texting and stuff, not that I misspell words, but I abbreviate a lot of stuff in text.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. By the way, we didn't address it at the beginning of the show. I did reach out to why is the name slipping me?
Tim Stratton.
Yeah. Tim Stratton. Yeah. But Mary, Travis deserves better than Taylor Swift. He certainly can't play right now. Well, maybe she's bringing him back to health. But I do want to say, Tim Stratton tried to get a hold of it. He had something else he had to do, so he couldn't be on the show today. Want to get that out of the way. Proper spelling. But I love the comments people are going through. And by the way, boom.
Started on time, Mom.
You're weighing in. You can't. Mary goes back to our Taylor Swift discussion we had real quick. I can't blame Swift for Casey loss. Good for you. Good for you, Mary. I agree with that. You can't blame her. It's the players who are playing, not Taylor. She has a little thing for Travis Kelce. Okay, but so there you go. I wanted to bring that up, and I thought, you know what? I mean, young people, aren't they just trying to make it easier? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like, oh, like it's so much work to be proper spelling. I don't want to do it casually. I mean, it's like, come on,
yeah.
come on.
See, I like abbreviations, but there's also some people that go really extreme with the abbreviations, and like I can't even follow it. Like I'm 28 years old, and sometimes I have to Google like, what the heck does SMH mean? You
I
know,
don't.
like, I'm
Yeah.
like,
I don't even try to keep up on that. I don't even try to keep up on that. So I did want to talk about this. Coming up, Shayla's going to talk about Dancing with the Stars. But before we get to that, I want to talk about love debate questions, because I know that you're still kind of in that whole like early relationship
phase.
honeymoon. Like you've been dating Gustavo, your husband, for a while, but now you're married and at home, and like so now things are getting serious because you're living together. So I saw this love debate question. So I wanted to bring this up to you. Is there such a thing as love at first sight? Were you in love at first sight with Gustavo?
I was not, but he said that it was love at first sight for him, but
Oh
it
wow.
wasn't.
You were like, hold on. Stop the love bus there, Gustavo. I'm not sure if I love you right now at first sight. We'll see how it works out. Here's another one. Are you able to, I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe in like lust at first sight. Like I think you can look at somebody and be like, I'm lusting after you. Love at first sight, because I think love has to grow.
Yeah, I think I do believe in love at first sight, though. I for sure think that you can just like have that instant connection with someone, and you're like, "Yep."
But I think like the instant connection like that is lust. Like you're lusting after that person. Love is a thing that just like you once you lust for them, and then once you start a relation with them, then that lust turns into love, and then the love grows into, until you die.
Fair.
That's how I see it. I don't believe in. I think you lust after people. You can look at I can look at a woman and be like, oh wow, she's very attractive. Like I'm lusting after her.
I love her.
Yeah, I'm not in love with her. I don't even know her. That's not love to me. So I don't believe in love at first sight.
Maybe
So
I'm just a hopeless romantic. I don't know. I bet love at first sight is possible.
It's not. So we'll agree to. I hate it. I'm not going to say that. So here's another one. Are you able to be truly in love with more than one person at once?
According to Bachelor and Bachelorette, yes, you can.
So are you saying are you in love with someone else while you're in love with Gustavo? Is that what you're saying?
No, let's get this straight here. No, I have never been in love with two people at one time.
Okay.
But they go over this all the time when you watch like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. You're like, oh wow, I didn't know it was possible for me to be in love with multiple people at the same time, but here I am. And that's how it goes every single season. So
I'd love to hear from people watching, like what they think. Is there such a thing as love at first sight to the two people watching right now? Or are you able to truly are you able to be truly in love with more than one person at once? I don't think you can be in love with two people at once. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I cannot do it because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. All right. Next question. Do opposites attract?
Yeah. Gustavo and I are opposites, but we're the same. I know that doesn't make sense. Like we have a lot of the same like values and goals and things like that. But like personality wise, he is more adventurous. I am more reserved. Very much so.
That's just the opposite attract. Yeah, but Gustavo and I are so different. But yet, whatever. These are love debate questions. You can weigh in.
I think opposites attract. Like I just know so many couples that are completely opposite. Like one's talkative and one's not talkative. I'm like, what? Yeah. See, she believes in love at first sight.
Yeah, Kathy, she believes in love at first sight. She said, I don't, Kathy. So you and I agree. I don't know. Maybe what if I met Kathy out and about and all of a sudden I was like, oh, love at first sight. I mean, I know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Here's another love debate question. Is the 7-year itch a thing most people go through? Do you know what the 7-year itch is?
No, what's the 7-year
It's a
itch?
married thing. After 7 years, you kind of get an itch to go do something else. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I could be. I don't know about what the something else is, but they say you get a 7-year itch after 7 years of marriage. All of a sudden, you got a little itch in you, and you need to go get it scratched or whatever that is. I don't
What
know.
a
I've
way
never.
to put it.
So you should mark it down. How many years have you been married?
Well, actually, tomorrow is Gustavo and I's like 2-year Brazil anniversary. So 2 technically. So we have
Yeah.
like 5 years to go that we'll, be really happy with each other, and then we'll see.
Yep. And then both of you will get that itch, and so who's going to scratch it first? That's the question. I don't know. I don't know. I would love to. Again, I would love to hear from people who are watching. Is the 7-year itch a thing most people go through? Shayla needs to know if it is. Another love debate question: should you wait a certain amount of time before contacting someone after a first date? Should you wait like 3 days, a day? What is it, Shayla? I don't date.
I don't date either.
Well, you
I don't-
did. You dated more before I did.
No, probably not. I met Gustavo in high school. So I'm not a good person to answer this question. I didn't go on a lot of dates in high school, really. I don't know. Like, I don't know why the waiting thing to contact the other person after a date is a thing. Like, if you want to contact them like an hour after the date, just be like, "Hey, had a great time." Like,
Like if I've been on dates before, like if I feel it, like I'll call the next day or I will. And most of the time I'm like, yeah, it doesn't work out for me. My friend Mike chiming in, you're a hot mess, Brad. That is true. Sometimes I am on certain aspects. Most of my life, I'm pretty much not a hot mess. Here's another one. Is there such a thing as marrying too young? I say yes.
I think there is too. I think there's a certain, I don't know, like everyone's different, but if it was like, if I'm thinking of like, okay, my parents, I hope this doesn't happen, but they get divorced. Let's say they find someone else. If that someone else is their daughter's age, I feel like that's kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that. You know, that's too young. I feel like that's too young.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's an age. I don't know what
Child,
age.
that's
I don't know
considered.
what age it is that marrying's too young, but there is such a thing as marrying too young. All right, time to move on. Shayla's favorite subject, reality shows. Yay! Let's do this.
Yay! Okay, so I don't know if you know, but Dancing with the Stars is like right up there for me with like Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Okay.
Okay. Love it. Love Dancing with the Stars. So today was a big day. They announced the entire cast for the next season. So I was going to tell you some of the cast members that are going to be on it because they have some good ones and I'm super excited.
Okay.
So share my screen.
We need a better way to do that. Okay, here we
You're in
go.
charge here. You're driving this bus.
All right.
Okay, I am very excited. Allison Hannigan is going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So,
Okay, hold on. In case people don't know who Allison Hannigan is, she was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She was Willow on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she was also on How I Met Your Mother, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. And her character's name was
Lily.
Lily. That's right. Yeah.
So that's how I know her. I know her from How I Met Your Mother. So I am super excited about her. Do you think she's going to be good? Because I think she will be.
She'll probably make it. She'll make it a ways. Usually, I look for the athletes that are on the show to win Dancing with the Stars.
The athletes are going to be good, but you got to find those like ones that surprise you. So I'm cheering for her. I think she's going to pull through. Excited for her.
Are you?
I don't know who Ariana is, but I believe she's from Vanderpump Rules. I don't watch that show, but I have heard it's really good and that I should watch it. Is what I've heard.
Probably not.
She looks like she could be good.
Is this her?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, I like her. Look, I lust after her. She's very attractive.
She
I'm
is
rooting right now. I want her to win. I'll watch the show if she stays on the show until the end, because then I'll get to see her and lust after her like the whole show.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, this
Yummy.
is probably who you would say is going to be really good because Adrian Peterson, I guess he's an NFL running back.
He
I'm not
was.
very familiar.
He was an NFL running back.
Okay. Okay. So he's probably going to be pretty good. Barry Williams, he is from the Brady Bunch.
Yep.
I believe. So I don't know. He's probably not one of my top contenders. Do you recognize Charity?
Oh yeah, from The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
A Bachelorette. Yeah. I think she'll be good. She's got the legs for it. I mean,
that doesn't mean you gotta have rhythm. The legs have nothing to do with it. I mean, it's nice if you're a professional dancer, you need long legs to make the lines look good. But when you're doing Dancing with the Stars, you need to have rhythm and you got to be in touch with your partner. I know more about this show than you do.
Oh my gosh, Bradley J, like talking about all the dance terms and everything.
I know my stuff.
Okay, I don't think you probably know this guy. I'm excited for him. Harry Jowsey. He's from a Netflix show called Too Hot to Handle. I think he's going to be pretty good. So
He looks like a Jonas brother.
he does look like a Jonas brother. I can see that. Jamie Lynn Spears. This is Britney Spears' little sister.
Obviously, she's not going to do well because she has short legs. According to you, you don't think Jamie Lynn Spears will win, but she's a singer and a dancer because she has to dance when she sings. And she was on Zoe 101.
Zoe 101, yeah. That's how I know. Does she dance? Does she actually dance?
Oh, yeah. Well, her sister does, so why wouldn't she? She was in dance classes. Trust me, she was in dance class as a kid.
It's probably in her blood, yeah. Jason Mraz.
He's a singer.
That's a big one. Like, that's a really good one.
Is that a big catch for Dancing with the Stars, Jason Mraz?
I think so. Don't you think so?
No.
Oh.
Move on.
Well,
now the girl he's dancing with is very attractive.
Lily Pons. I don't really know who this is, but it said she was like a social media star. So
keep going.
Not sure. I don't know.
Short legs. She's not going to win.
Matt Walsh. He's an actor. I know he's in like The Hangover. My dog is going crazy with this toy right now.
Is that a bird? Do you have a bird in your thing?
Oh, he has a sleepy toy, and he's just obsessed with it.
All right. I don't think Matt's going to win either.
Nope, he's not going to be good.
Nope.
I don't know this guy. I think he was from Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix is what it said. No, I don't think he's going to be good. I don't know her either, but I think she's an actress.
You don't know Maria? Yeah, she was in Romeo. No, not Romeo. Not Romeo. That show. She was with Lisa Kudrow. You would know her.
Yes, I know Lisa Kudrow, but I don't know what movie.
Yeah, she's an actress. Her dad is famous, Paul. Her dad's name was Paul. Yeah, she's well known. I can't believe you don't know her. No. Romeo and Michelle's what is the name of that show? Somebody help me out here.
Well, we can Google it. I don't know.
By the way, yeah, go ahead. I'm looking. All right, keep going with your little.
Okay, Tyson Beckford, he's a model. Obviously, I mean, we got a model face right there. So he'll probably be good.
He probably will. Yes. Yeah,
he might be good. I didn't know who this was, but she was she's an actress. She was in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness or one of those. So yeah, I didn't recognize her, but I bet she's gonna be good. She looks like she's gonna be good.
Well, who's okay? How many people are on this show?
That's all. That's all of them.
Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. That's who Mira Sorvino was in the show with. Okay. You may not know her. All right, so who you picking to win? What's the deal?
I think obviously the NFL running back. I mean, yeah, he's gonna be good.
AP, Adrian Peterson. All right. So who's gonna win? I'm not asking you for who you think's gonna win. I want to know who is going to win.
I think think she's gonna win. Her right there, the actress.
You think so?
Yep. I'm gonna call it right now.
All right. Okay.
I don't know. I have no.
All right. Go back real quick, and I'll let you know who I think is going to win. I just need to see him again. Okay. So her.
Speed round. Ready?
Yep.
Model.
Nope. 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 Oh, maybe.
Maybe Jamie Lynn Spears?
Maybe Jamie Lynn Spears. No.
Okay.
No. No. Him, maybe AP. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go with Jamie Lynn Spears and Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
So I'm going with it. And you know, there's a couple other in there, but yeah, there you go. All right, Shayla, it is time. Who'd you pick as a winner?
Who did
the girl in the okay, yeah, I got you.
The last girl. I can't pronounce her name, but Gomez is her last name.
All right. So we're going to.
We'll recap when Dancing with the Stars is over, and we'll see.
No, we'll just find out. We'll just say you were wrong or you were right. That's what we'll say.
You're probably right.
All right, so it's time for getting to know your host here on the show. So I have some questions. We're just going to ask one question. I have a lot of questions throughout the time that we're going to be doing this. So the first question is, Shayla, what do you do for fun?
I watch TV.
Okay, that's good. That's all you need to answer. I play PS5 games. I play Madden football. I play baseball and wrestling. That's what I do. I play video games on my PS5. I also, for fun, like to ride my bicycle. Those are the two things. So those are getting to know Shayla and I. We'll wrap up the show with those. Next question next week. So that's going to wrap it up. Thanks to everybody for the comments for the show. We are still going to try to get Tim Strathman on the show sometime soon. So that he was busy, like I said, this Wednesday, so he couldn't do it, which I understand. You know, stuff comes up, can't get it done. But he's going to be our first musical guest when we get him on the show. Don't forget, you can join us Wednesdays at 6 today, 6 o'clock. Shayla's mom. I don't like to say your mom's name because I don't want to put her out there.
Dot. Next Wednesday.
Yeah, she gets I did not know this about her.
About what?
On time. I didn't know that she's very punctual. This I did not know about your mother.
Very punctual. Yes.
Yeah. Well, next time her and I have dinner, we'll have to talk about that.
Okay.
Your mom and I are good friends. Your mom and dad and I will probably go out to dinner sometime and discuss things about you. About you. All right, it's going to wrap up the show. Shayla, as always, lovely to see you. Always love talking about, I just call it stupid stuff. But people seem to enjoy it. So
pretty much what it is. Yep.
Yeah, we'll keep doing it as long as people come see us. Don't forget, like I said, Wednesday, 6 o'clock on Facebook, the 94.5 Country Facebook page. We do Facebook Live, and we're on YouTube as well. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm trying to work on doing other things on YouTube, so who knows what's going to show up. So there you go. Nice shirt, by the way. I didn't notice that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Rocking the 94.5. All right, it's going to wrap up the show. Again, thanks for joining us, and we'll talk next Wednesday. See ya.
Bye.